Hey Wildwood, we are Troy and Dina Simpson. For those of you that don't know me, I'm one of the elders at Wildwood. And about a month or so ago, I shared with Pastor Brian some things that God had been putting on my heart regarding the men of Wildwood. So this is a message to the men of Wildwood. But I have been going through a series by Tony Evans called Kingdom Men Rising. It's been very impactful for me. I've gotten a lot out of it, and I just wanted to really take the next couple months to go through some of the high points of that series with you men. The reason I have my bride sitting on my lap tonight is because today is our 29th wedding anniversary. And as I'm thinking about what I'm going to go through in this series, and then I think about our 29 years of marriage, we've come a long way. I have not done a great job at certain points in our marriage of leading. My wife, being the godly, submissive woman that she is, she just allowed me to fail, encouraged me to lead, but many times she'd be like, "Are you going to do devotions? Are we going to church this week? Are you going to lead the kids in devotions? Are we going to tithe?" And those are all questions that my bride shouldn't have to ask me. It's not a good point to be at. Well, I can tell you right now that obviously that's better. In 29 years, we've grown. One of the biggest compliments my bride's given me recently is that she feels like she's chasing me spiritually. And it kind of leads into one of the questions or overarching questions that Tony Evans has in this series, and that is, Adam, where are you? And I think that ultimately that's what Dina was asking many times of me when I wasn't leading our family is, Adam, where are you? Well, men, we shouldn't have our brides asking us that question. Our church shouldn't have to ask that question. Single women are asking that question, Adam, where are you? Married women are asking that question, Adam, where are you? Our children are asking that question, Adam, where are you? Our church, our community are asking that question, Adam, where are you? God asked that question in the garden, Adam, where are you? Well, God knew where Adam was. God's omniscient, God's omnipresent. It wasn't a question of location. Adam was hiding in his house, basically, hiding in his home, the garden, thinking he was hiding from God. And so, God ultimately is the one asking that question, guys. And it's time for us to figure out how we can make the change, that we can start to impact our marriage, our children, our church, and our community. There are many men who are doing that. And what does God want you to do more? He wants you to do more. So if you're doing that well, there will be some things in here for us as well. If you're not doing that so well, there's going to be some things in here for you as well. If you're doing this sometimes good, sometimes not, I hope you can get something out of this. But over the next month or so, I'm just going to come to you guys with some high points of this series. I wanted to have my bride here tonight because I'm excited that we've made 29 years. We love each other more today than we did when we first got married. We're about to become empty nesters, and that's exciting to us. And that is a good thing to have in a marriage, is that when those kids are gone, we're not looking at each other and saying, "Oh my gosh, who are you?" We know each other. We love each other more than ever. And it is a great position to be in, but we got a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. I need to still continue to ask God to mold me into the man he wants me to be. And over these next few weeks, I'm hoping that I can help you do that same thing, answer those same questions, and we're going to do this together. We need the men of Wildwood to rise up. As Wildwood starts to look at what it is to impact the community around us as a church, we need the men to step up. We need the men to rise up. We can't just have the ladies leading out in this. We need to lead out in this, men. We need to first get it figured out in our home, then get it figured out in the church, and then figure it out in our families. Love you guys. I love you. I'm excited to share this over the next few weeks, what God has put on my heart. And I just pray that you would consider joining me on this video over the next handful of weeks. And I'm excited to see what God's going to do through the men of Wildwood. And please join me. You guys have a great night and a great rest of your week. Talk to you soon.